Hey guys, welcome back to DCTC. My name is Amy Jo, and today I'm going to be showing you a Sophia the First activity book. The first thing that we're going to do is take a look and see what comes in the box. That's everything. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Oh, look at that. It's like one of the rooms in the castle. And then we have some clay. I think we're going to be making some clay buddies. And then here is the book that comes with it. This is the activity book. It says, James helps Sophia be a princess. So here are James and Sophia. One thing that I see that is really cool right off the bat is that this book is in 3 different languages. So let's take a look and see. We have some instructions on how to make our clay buddies. And then there are some different activities. Like here you can create a royal menu. And it looks like James might be teaching Sophia about manners. It is. It's about which fork to use. That's if you have a very fancy dinner. Oh, cool. So this room in the activity book looks just like the little pop-up room that came with this set. Okay, so, and then there's also a coloring page. So I think we should build our clay buddies now. I took some clear tape to tape down our ballroom so that it didn't tip over. So I have that taped to our table. And then I wanted to show you the cardboard pieces that come in our playset. So these are what we are going to use to make our clay buddies look more realistic. And this is some of Velcro, little pieces of Velcro. We're going to use those to attach some of the cardboard pieces to the clay. And then, of course, we have the clay that we're going to use. So I looked at our instructions, and we are going to start by making James. So we need to open up our white clay, and then we need to break it into 3 different pieces. And those are what we will use to make James some legs and some feet. Going to be kind of hard for you to see this white clay against the white table. Okay, so maybe I'll use, I'll get one of my Play-Doh tools, and we're going to cut off a section about that size and then 2 more this size. The first step was to create some trousers for James, which I've done, and now I am working on this part right here where I am making his feet and his kind of like, I guess they're sort of like boots or fancy shoes. Not really sure how to describe these. It says that if the prince is going to be able to stand up, I have to help him by making his boots. So we're gonna call these boots. I punched out 2 of the little cardboard pieces, and now we are going to put those into the legs so that we have legs and feet. That looks kind of creepy, doesn't it? Okay, so I suspect now we are going to be using some of the green clay. Okay, so looks like we're going to use some of our green clay to create the torso of James. So we have to kind of make this into almost like a square. So this is going to be his chest. It looks like this. This is what we're trying to do. So this is what we've done so far, and this is what's next. And then we are going to take 2 more of the cardboard pieces and put 1 on each side of his chest or torso, and then we'll make his arms. Okay, so I took 2 of our pieces of clay, kind of shaped those into arms. I don't know, James kind of looks like the Incredible Hulk. His arms are pretty big, aren't they? These are a little trickier than I thought they would be. Okay, so next we're going to use this last piece of the green Play-Doh, and we are going to make the suit, like they're called the tails of his suit coat. So we're going to take this to make two little pieces that go down the back of James. So this is what we're trying to do right here. And then we're just going to attach them by pressing it all together. Next, we are going to use the cardboard pieces to attach to our clay buddy to give James a little more detail. I'm hoping this will make him look a little better because right now our James is looking a little rough. Okay, so now we'll just clip out a few pieces of the Velcro and then we can decorate James. I did attach the buttons already. I'm gonna try to make a crease in the arms so that they look a little more realistic. Whoa. The good thing about these is that if you make a mistake, and I've made several mistakes, you can fix it really easily by just going back and pressing the clay back together. So here is James' head. Let's see. We're supposed to Velcro that too, but I don't really understand. I guess it's just going to Velcro right there. So I've already put the Velcro on the tops of his shoes. It's just like a tiny little clear piece of tape that has some texture on it. And I also put the Velcro on his hands. So this is the part that seems the weirdest, that we just press that on there, but that is what the directions say to do. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so here we have our James all finished, and this is what I was trying to make. Our James looks like he's been working out. He looks a little more muscular than the other James, because his arms are so big. Uh-oh. All right, I think we've got him. Now, if he can stand up, we'll be all set. James, can you do it? Yay! Now we can make Sophia. We are going to start with this one right here, step number 1. So I have a little piece of purple and a bigger piece of purple, and we are going to form these shapes. Actually, I'm supposed to use all 3 of these to make Sophia's skirt. So I'm gonna roll them all into a big ball. I think Sophia is gonna be a lot easier than James. The hardest part for me with James was his arms, and Sophia has cardboard arms, so I think Sophia might turn out a little better. Every time I look at James, I just think about the Incredible Hulk. Here is Sophia's skirt, and this is the top part of her, so we're going to pull out the one little cardboard piece that comes with Sophia, and that is how we will connect the top to her skirt. And then we are going to use these pieces to decorate the bottom of it. So Sophia is much easier to make than James was. I've attached almost all of the Velcro pieces to the cardboard cutouts. And so we are almost ready to start putting the pieces on Sophia. So the first thing that we're going to do is decorate the bottom of her dress. Here is our dress so far. Let's see, we have Sophia herself. Where is her little amulet? There it is. We don't want to forget that. And then her arms, which this is kind of tricky. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the picture and see if we got close. Not bad. A couple of little things that we can do still. If you see in the picture, they have little dots that they have used to decorate Sophia's dress. So I think I'll do that now with a pen. Now Sophia is all ready. In our activity book, it is time to create a royal menu. I wonder what princes and princesses eat.
What is your favorite food, James? My favorite food is pasta with chicken.
I also love pasta with chicken. But my favorite meal is spaghetti and meatballs with salad and garlic toast.
That sounds delicious. Let's have Amy Jo put that on our royal menu.
Okay, our royal menu is complete. We have spaghetti and meatballs, salad, garlic toast or garlic bread, and pasta with chicken. The next pages talk about a royal tea party. So let's use some Play-Doh to make teacups and little cookies. Let's use some blue Play-Doh to make our teacups and a little plate to set our cookies on. I'm just going to roll out, just in my hands, just kind of press out some blue Play-Doh into the shape of a little plate or maybe a bowl. I might kind of press the edges up so that our cookies don't fall off. Okay, so here is our little plate or bowl, and that will be for our cookies. And next, we're going to make a teacup, and I'm not really sure how to do this. So I think I'm going to start by making a ball, or maybe kind of like a cube. Okay, so that is kind of like a little cup. And then I'm going to use the same pencil that I used to put the design in Sophia's dress. I'm going to press down in the middle to make a hole in the cup. Now, you don't want it to go all the way through, but this is the inside part where the tea will be poured. Okay, and then we need a little handle. I'm going to roll out some blue Play-Doh, and we'll attach it here. Oh, goodness. Does that kind of look like a coffee or teacup that you might see your mom or dad drink out of? They would hold on to the handle here. Okay, and now we can use some brown Play-Doh. This will be our tea. Of course, tea is really liquid, so we're just pretending. We're putting a little bit of our tan-colored Play-Doh down in our blue cup to look like tea. And then we're going to use some light yellow Play-Doh to make some cookies. Okay, so I made one more little teacup and filled it up with our Play-Doh tea. And then I pressed out some yellow Play-Doh. And I'm going to use the top of my lip balm to cut out some little cookies. So now we can put those on our plate. And Sophia and James and their friends can have a tea party. I had the idea that I could take a small Play-Doh container and take a cupcake paper and press that down and make a little table for our tea party. It doesn't look like our teacups will fit on it. Maybe I can flip it around this way. And we'll put this fancy tablecloth over it. And then we can put our tea and our plate of cookies there. Whoa, there, perfect.
The tea and cookies are delicious, James. Thank you.
You're welcome, Sophia. After we're finished, it's time for me to teach you how to dance.
Wonderful! I can't wait.
Okay guys, that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and that if you did, you'll let me know by clicking on the like button. And I'd love for you to leave me a comment and tell me who your favorite Sophia the First character is, or you can tell me who your favorite was that I made today, Sophia or James. This is Amy Jo with DCTC. Thanks for watching.
Another video, that's the end.
Come back soon or we'll miss you, friend.
DCTC. We do toy reviews. DCTC.
And we play with Play-Doh too.
Skits, pranks, eggs and toys.
We make videos for girls and boys.
That's right.